Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. I hope everybody is doing great. I am doing pretty well on this Tuesday. If you didn't see the live from yesterday on Patrice L, yesterday was Craftable Things' channelversary, and we have been here for 4 years. So tonight I intended to kind of celebrate. However, I had a migraine since last night and it has gotten a little bit better, but I don't know if you guys have ever had migraines, but it takes me a little bit to recover from the migraine. So I'm going to postpone our celebration to next week, or not next week, until Friday. So Friday we'll do our channelversary party, and I will have a few giveaways. I did have some shirts that I was going to give away tonight, and I think I'm still going to give those shirts away tonight, and then still do something else tomorrow. But hey, y'all, tonight. So let me just preface this by saying that we are going to be making key pops tomorrow on Making with Marilyn's channel. Marilyn and I will be doing it in the afternoon. It's called Crafternoons, and it will be 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. And Miss Merlinda of Picture Me Crafting will be walking us through making some key fobs. Well, I, of course, had to test some stuff out. So someone asked in, I don't know if it was in a Zoom or if it was in a live, if we could bling onto faux leather. And so I wanted to test it out just in case to see if we could. Of course, I already tested it out a little bit before we came on tonight. I literally tested this out 25 minutes ago to see if it was worth doing. And the initial presses took, but I kind of like to wait a day or two to see. Okay, so just know that this is a test, but I was able to bling on a piece of faux leather. Is this going to last? I am not 100% sure. Okay, this is 100% a test. So if they fall off tomorrow, I'll let you guys know. But generally, when things are going to fall off quickly, like they'll pop off, like you'll see where it'll stick on, but then you see how I'm like kind of like bending it and playing around with it to see if it'll come off. And it's not, but I do still need to wait and see if it comes off. So, but so far it came out pretty good. So that's what I'm going to walk us through tonight. We're going to make one of these. We'll go into Silhouette Studio and I'll just show you. These are like some of the simplest things to make. Tomorrow, I believe we're going to be using cotton webbing to get this done. But somebody asked about faux leather, and I was like, let me test out a piece of faux leather. So I do have some other pieces of faux leather that we're going to be using tonight. Like I went and found some faux leather. I used to do like a lot of the faux leather earrings, but I haven't done that in a while. But we're gonna this one was a solid piece of faux leather, like the white piece. And I just got this faux leather. This faux leather came from Amazon, and a lot of the faux leather that I have came from Evie. So she gave me a lot of faux leather like about 2 years ago. And so I still have tons of it. But so far it came out pretty good. Y'all look at my 4th of July stuff. I have my 4th of July shirt, and don't judge me because I'm probably still going to wear this on the 4th of July. I literally just put this on just to come on live with y'all. Look at my earrings and my bracelet. It's really a hair tie, y'all know that, but a scrunchie. But I wear it as a bracelet with my earrings and my bling shirt and my hat. I had to put the hat on today. So that's what I thought. If y'all didn't know, I got this from Love Stitch by Morgan. She has an Etsy shop. It's listed below if you are interested. But I think she's closed down for a little bit, for a few weeks. But hey, let me see who's here. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Sorry I'm late, y'all, but I honestly did not know whether or not I was going to come on or not. So I was like, you know what? Let me gather myself and come on. And I just want you guys to know this is a vibe. Like I just came to hang out with my people. So if you are looking for a structured tutorial and that is not what, the lives may not be for you. Lives aren't for everybody. And that's okay. But if it's not for you, then this live is not going to be for you because I'm going to be chatting a lot. And probably I'm going to mess up because that's what you do in lives. It's not really, we can't edit things out. We can't do redo. We can't do redo, but you're gonna see it. So that does take a lot of time. So if that's not what you're here for, um, check out my other content. And there's tons of amazing creators who have similar videos. But hey, Donzel. Y'all, yesterday was Craftable Things' birthday, and it was also Donzel's birthday. Make sure y'all tell Donzel happy birthday. Hey, Karen D, welcome in. Hey, Mirror Bear. Hey, Miss Roslyn. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Miss Cheryl. Hope you guys don't hear this echo that I hear, because I hear an echo. Hope y'all don't hear it. But hey, everyone, welcome in. I am going to try to do this pretty quickly. So, hey, Mama Bye. I know I usually try to get a good amount of people because you don't have to be here watching with me. And I appreciate the fact that you are here. So, thank you so very much. But hey, Miss Sandra, are you guys working on anything tonight? Let me know. Hey, D. Smith. Mama Bye, did I say hi? Oh, dang, the hardware did not come in. Oh, no. Hey, Daisy. Hey, thank you. Hey, everyone. Hey, Minerva. Hey, Gina. Hey, Karen. Radiant Rose. And Rachel. All right, y'all, I'm going to scroll down. All right, so, I missed the green. Miss Lena Doyle Crafting has been here for 15 months. Thank you so much for being here for 15 months, Miss Lena Doyle Crafting. I appreciate your support. Thank you. So we are gonna get started because I'm trying to make it through. But I was gonna say I'm scrolling down, y'all. I'm sorry, but I see Marta and Robin S. and Laura, Jessie. Hey, Angel. Hey, girl. Hey, Tavanta Patrice. That I knew you would appreciate it. I knew you would appreciate it. Thank you. Y'all don't know. Okay. So anytime, like, if I say okay, whatever, that means I like it. As long as it's like, okay, hat, shirt, earrings, scrunchie, bracelets. So you can hear it's like, I don't know why I don't know why it just started. So I'm using a different overhead today. And hey, Kels, I'm gonna have to get out of there, and I have too much stuff around. I want to see that. Jesse, what were you doing in the garden? Let me move this down. I just got so many cameras here, y'all. Hey, Gloria. All right, y'all. Thank you. Jesse, thank you. Thank you, Jesse. All right, let's go so I can get this all done. So all we're gonna do is we're about to head inside of Silhouette Studio, and we are just going to simply make the bling portion. We're going to just make a rectangle for the key fob. We're going to make a and we're gonna do the bling portion on the inside. I actually already have it cut out, but for the purpose of tonight, I'll walk you guys through what that's like so you can do it yourself. So I'm using 1 inch, the 1 inch hardware. What is this called, y'all? What is this called? I don't know. I just always call it hardware, but I know it has to have like an official name or so, like a claw. Like it has, because it has like the little teeth. I don't know, but that's what we're gonna be using. And this is the 1 inch, this little piece right here. That's what I'm talking about. And I'll show you guys when we go to the other table. I'm gonna actually go to the other table later because I can't take it. When I have a headache, everything bothers me, and that's bothering me now. The other one is about to start bothering me too. So that's what we have. Okay, I'm gonna add this one to the screen. Let me mute. Make sure all of that is down because we don't want the echo. In fact, let me turn this down. I'm the only one here today, so I don't need to hear anything. All right, present. Share screen. Share screen. Share that. All right, so we're going to be working inside a Silhouette Studio and Leonardo. So we're going to be cutting the faux leather with Leonardo. I meant to get the Siser cutting mat, but we're going to be using the Cricut cutting mat today. Okay? But hey, everybody. Tampa, is that you? Did you change your name? If it is, hey. Hey, Danny. Is my bell still not working? Shay, how did it go? How did it go? All right, y'all. So all we're doing is we're going to create a rectangle. And again, remember how I said the hardware is 1 inches. So I need the height of the key fob to be 1 inches. So we're going to just select the rectangle. I'm just going to draw a rectangle. It doesn't really matter the size right now, but I'm going to head up to the dimensions panel and we're going to type in 1 by, I'm not doing it really big. We're going to just do a 1 by 8. Now that's solely up to you. Let me just move this over so you guys could see really quick. So this is a 1 by 8. You can make it a lot bigger. You can make it a lot larger or longer so that it can fit around your wrist if that's what you want. Or if you just want something like I kind of walk around like this a little bit. I will make one a little bit wider for my wrist, but this is 1 by 8. So you may want to go to like maybe a 1 by 12 if you want it to go, on your, like I can just kind of hold it like this when I go in, whatever. It's up to you. But you just want to make sure you know your dimensions, okay? Just wanted to show you all that so you guys will have an idea. All right, so I'm just going to change the dimensions at the top to 1 by 8. Well, let me make 8 by 1. I know I could just turn it over, but I don't necessarily want to turn it over. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create the Bling version of this. All right. And so I am using Silhouette Studio, the business edition. So I'm just going to copy this and all I'm doing is holding down my Option key and dragging down to create my duplicate. Okay. You can right click. You can click duplicate from there. You can click copy and paste, whatever you prefer. I usually just do the shortcut. All right. I'm also going to type in some text. I'm going to type in craftable because I might make me a key fob that just says that in Bling going across it. Okay. So we'll put this here. The font that I'm going to change this to is going to be it's a sketch font and it's called Paris. And I'm just going to open up the textile panel over on the right. We're going to head to, let me just type in Paris because it'll come up that way. Paris. I don't see it there. Let's see. Let's do BFC Paris because it may be BFC Paris. And this is a font. I believe that I got this particular font from inside of Silhouette Studio, just so that you guys will know. Okay. And this is a sketch font. Do I want BFC Paris or 3rd grade? Let me see which one I want. Maybe BFC or maybe I want 3rd grade. So this is just going to serve the purpose of me to see, like, you know, what the size will look like, how it will look inside of here once I turn this into bling. Now I'm going to be cutting SS6 stones. You can do SS10 if, you know, you want to. Can this be done in SS10? Yes, it can. Hey, Miss Sharon Davenport. Hey, Miss Marlinda. Karen D. Nini. Hey, Amanda. Hey, everybody that came in that I did not see. Karen Murray. Karen Murray, I'm doing this in SS6. Morgan. Morgan, why? Why? I think I'm going to change this to third grade, y'all. Okay, I think I might change it to third grade. It's a little more of a fuller font. All right, now for the bling portion, this particular part of our project is done, but now we need to change it into bling. So I'm just gonna put this over here because we're done with that. That's gonna be our faux leather. Okay, that's gonna be the base of the key fob. That's our faux leather. I see that. Hey, T-Mont. Stop laughing, Delonda. All right, so here, I'm just going to put this up here for now because we're not going to change it. So the next thing I need to do is I'm going to get ready to turn this into bling. But what I want to do is I'm going to make it a little bit smaller just to give, like, because you can do it from edge to edge. The clamp is still going to clamp down on it. Okay. So it's up to you if you want to try to do it from edge to edge. But just know that rhinestones, this particular part of the key fob where the leather is going to be, of course, that's a straight edge. But once you start turning it into rhinestones, the rhinestones take up a little more space, so they may extend past the edge of the actual leather that you cut out. So you're going to need to make it just slightly smaller, okay? Slightly smaller so that those rhinestones don't fall over. I do want it to go, like, I want it to be exactly on the edge. I just don't want it to go over. So we're going to have to make it a little bit smaller, okay? Hey, Diane. Hey, Reba. Hey, everybody. All right, so I'm going to resize this to, I'd either size it to 0.9 or 0.925, okay? So we're changing the height, not on the base. We're changing the height for when we get ready to turn this into rhinestones. So I'm going to change this to either 0.9 or 0.925. It's up to you which one you prefer. This one is a 0.925 when I changed it and made this template, and it does fit pretty good, like really right there, okay? But if you're not good with lining things up, just give yourself a little more room, okay? So we're going to change that to 0.9, and then the length or the width, I'm going to change the width to 0.7. So we took off like 1/10 of an inch of each. Oh, why did I do that? Wait. I didn't even do 0.7. I just wanted to say 7. Goodness. Sorry. Okay. So we just took off very little, an inch. Just very little. Okay. All right. So now we are going to get ready to turn this into stones. And to turn this into stones, I am going to open up our rhinestone panel. I'm also going to do 2 versions of it. So I'm going to do a version where we have an outline around the edge, and then I'm also going to do a version where we just have straight rhinestones. Okay, so let's click here. I'm going to open up the rhinestone panel, which is down here at the bottom. If you're using any other version outside of the business edition, if you have the designer edition, you'll be able to use the rhinestone panel. You just won't be able to use it with another cutter. But if you have the basic edition, you probably don't even see the rhinestone panel here. So I have our first part selected, and we're just going to turn this into rhinestones. Because this is a rectangle, this is probably one of the only times where you guys will see me use this effect. I am going to use the linear effect. Okay, so I have the linear effect selected, and I have, this is with it being SS10. Okay, this is SS10. Now, if you like SS10, then this would be where you would stop for this particular part. Okay, I'm not going to really worry about it. Okay, this is good for me. I'm happy with this. Okay, and I'm going to show you guys something else. If you have like the Romeo software, I probably shouldn't though. Okay, let me leave it like this. So we have this here, but I'm going to change this to SS6 because that's what I like. And so I have it at SS6. I'm going to check the spacing to see what the spacing is. And I'm just going to change the spacing to 0.015. Let's see if, so that just added a lot more stones. So that's what the spacing does. The spacing, it reduces, if you can reduce or increase the amount of space in between each rhinestone. I just reduce the amount of space in between my rhinestones because I do like a tighter fit. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is add an outline around this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to the offset panel. And we are going to create, we're going to create an internal offset. Okay. So I'm going to create an internal offset of the rectangle. And we're going to turn that purple. Hey, Crafty Leo Mary. And I'm just going to remove that red outline. All right, so now I'm ready. I have my outline and I have the inside, right? So the original part turned into the outline for me. And then the internal offset, that's going to be the fill, the rhinestones that are filled in. So I'm going to select the blue first. We're going to head back to our rhinestone panel. And I'm going to select edge. Okay, edge is just like you're making an outline. I'm going to select edge. And so now I have an outline of the rectangle for the key fob. Okay, so now I'm going to select the purple, and that's the inside of the key fob. Okay, so we can have two different colors. You may not want two different colors. There's a few things that you can do. If you want a more decorative design, you can. Tonight we're just doing a basic key fob design. We're not really doing anything decorative. But if you wanted to maybe have multiple colors in here, you could do that. If you wanted to do stripes, you can do that. You can do quite a few things. All right, so now I have the purple selected, and then I'm going to head back over to our linear fill, and we're going to use the linear fill for this part. Okay, now the one thing I don't like all that extra space around here. So we're just going to, honestly, we're going to delete that. We're going to start over again. I'm sorry, y'all. So luckily I could just hit back the rhinestone effect. So if you guys saw, there was like a lot of white space around the purple and the blue. That's because of the distance that I used for the offset. So I'm going to go back to do an internal distance. But what I'm going to do this time is that I'm going to bring the distance down to a 0.1. And that's because I'm working with SS6 stones. If you're working with SS10 stones, the 0.125 is going to be perfect for you. Okay, especially if you don't want space. But because I'm using SS6 stones, I don't want space. Like I want it to flow. I could even go down a little bit smaller than that, but the SS6 is good with a 0.1 distance, okay? When you're layering like this. All right, so I'm just going to turn that back purple. And now we're going to do that again. So I'm going to select that outline. I'm going to click edge, and then I'm going to select the purple now, and then we're just going to go back and do a linear fill. Hey, Sean. Hey, Gloria. Glory. I'm sorry, Glory. Do you want, why is it, did I not click 0.1? It should not be that much space in between there. Hold on. Let me see what my internal, I know I changed it. Did I not change it, y'all? Let me try this one more time because I don't remember. I thought I changed it. It should not be that much space there. So I'm not really planning on listing this on the site. Unless if that's something you guys want. I mean, give me a minute. I'll probably just put it up here. It's not We'll see, this don't take that much time to do. My other designs take a lot of time to do. This does not take a lot of time. All right. Oh, I know I didn't do the right thing. I did not do the right thing, y'all. Again, hold on. I'm gonna go back. Let me do a point. I'm gonna do a 0.95 and apply. But it didn't. Did I do it too small? 0.09. Let me go back. Oh, I did 0.0. Let me see if that gives me what I want. That might give me what I want. The 0.09, or I would do 0.095. Let me do that again. I just feel like the 0.09 is going to be just too small, and then I'm going to end up having some of those stones overlap. But we'll be able to see when we get ready to turn it into stones. Okay, that reduced some of that space. All right, so we're back on SS6. I'm moving back to the rhinestone panel. We're going to do an outline. And then that does look very close. Maybe I did it too close. Let's see. So the reason why I'm able to go back and forth is because I didn't release any of these stones yet. So because I didn't release them, it's easier for me to be able to go back to the original image. All right, so let's see if we get a better feel. That is why. Why is it going to SS6? Why y'all didn't tell me it was going back to SS10? So I just had to change it to SS6. That was the problem. But let's look at it. All right, so this is going to be a good fit. Even though I would still say 0.1 is a safe fit, but the reason why I was looking like that was because for some reason it kept going to SS10. So now everything is SS6. This is going to be a really, really, really tight fit, but you can make it in a 0.1. I like it like this. Okay, so I'm just going to minimize this a little bit. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to work with the word craftable. And then we're just going to make this a little bit smaller because I want this to fit inside of a key fob. I guess we'll make like 3 of them. And then again, with the name, you don't want this to go to the very edge because if it does, then it's going to get cut off, especially on the ends too. So let's see what we can do with this one. And I don't want it all the way up here. You see, this is not. And I'm not really paying attention to the size that it says on the screen right now because that size is measuring below the like that white space that's right there. It's measuring that. But I do know that it cannot be touching the edge. So I'm just going to bring it down. And then that should be a good amount of space on that center part. So then I'm going to right click. I'm going to ungroup it. And so right now it's a 0.815. And y'all know that I said like 0.9 or 0.925 was a good place to start. So this is going to fit great. Hey, Miss Leslie Cash Tibbs. Hey, Renee. Hey, Cheryl. Tanya. Thank you, Valerie. Hey, Vera. All right, so I'm going to right click. I'm going to group this back together. And then I'm just going to turn this into stones. I'm using SS6 again because when you're dealing with text that's so small like this is going to be, SS6 usually works the best. I'm just going to tell y'all SS6 usually works the best. Now, I do know that SS10 is the preferred size, but SS6 usually works the best. Another thing is that because we're making such short key fobs, you may want something that's a little bit longer. So this is going to wrap the whole key fob, okay? So let's turn this into stones. I'm going to do that. And let's change the color of this one to black. All right, that looks pretty good. And I'm pretty happy with that. Let me make sure my spacing is what I want it to be. It's a 0.015 spacing. Let's make sure. It looks like it is. It is. All right, so then this one is all done. Now, the only other thing that you may want to do is um, release your stones. Like, so you're going to release these, you're going to release these, and then make it into compound paths. You're going to group it and make it into compound paths. Now, what I do want to tell anybody who uses Silhouette Studio and Leonardo, if I were to save this right here as an SVG and open it up inside of Leonardo right now, guess what would happen? It will come in just fine. Like I could separate it. It's not going to come in pieces as it does in Cricut. I would be able to just save this as an SVG and we'd be able to go and just cut it right now. We don't, I could actually stop right here and save it as an SVG. So anybody who has Leonardo, if you've ever designed inside of Silhouette Studio and you don't want to go through that whole process of releasing the rhinestones and doing all that stuff, you don't really have to once you get into Leonardo Studio. But for Cricut, you have to. So I'm going to go over doing that here since, you know, I think there's more people who have Cricut machines at this time. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and prepare this so that if you're doing it inside of Cricut or if you're doing it wherever you're going to do it at, you can. All right, so I'm just going to select all of this. I'm going to head back over to the rhinestone panel and select Release Rhinestones. Zelda Brown, thank you for being a member. Where's Miss Gail? Miss Gail, you okay? And yes, so her AC is back. Whew. Okay. I'm so happy about that. All right, so I'm just releasing the rhinestones. And what this is doing is just breaking all those rhinestones apart. And we're going to have individual rhinestones, okay? Y'all see? Now there's bounding boxes around each rhinestone. All right, I should have made this screen big. I don't know why I didn't do that. Sorry. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to head up here to our Select by Color panel. Uh-oh, did I close it? Okay, here's our Select by Color panel. And I am just going to head over to my fill. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to group all of the colors together. So let's start with the black for craftable. I'm going to right click, I'm going to group it, and then make that into a compound path. Uh-oh. The height is a little bit, the height changed. If you guys notice, like the height did change to 0.918. We still should be in the safe zone though. All right, so we have that one. I'm going to change that back to black though. Okay, now we're going to select all the pink. Hey, Beverly Smith. Hey, Porgy Town. All right, so I have all the pink selected. I'm going to right click and we're going to group it. And I'm grouping first because it's just, you need to group first before you make it into a compound path. But I'm telling you guys, if you guys use Leonardo, you don't really have to do all of these steps. But if you ever decide that you're going to be selling them, then you may want to do these steps. And I'm just changing these colors so that so I'll know the difference. All right, so let's select the blue, and it's going to select all the blue outline from there. And that's the reason why I moved the blue key fob portion, the leather portion from, or the part that's supposed to be the faux leather, I moved it off of the white part, off the canvas, because I didn't want it to pick it up. All right, so I'm going to do group. And then we're going to make that into a compound path too. Oh, Miss Gail, we're grateful for you too. Thank you for being here for 16 months. It feels like it's been forever. Thank you. We appreciate you. And we hope that you are getting the rest that you need. We're always so happy that you have your AC. We are so happy. Now I'm selecting the purple. I'm going to right click and we're going to group that together. And we're going to make this into a compound path also. Now we're releasing our line, so it's over soon. Valerie, I have heard that. I have heard that. I mean, maybe you should wait. I don't know. I, I'm the wrong person to ask about waiting. I love like softwares and stuff like that. So I'm not a good person with that. All right, but I have heard it. I've heard that they were going to be having a rhinestone software. It's been over a year since I've heard that. So I don't know. All right, so I would go ahead and do my measurements. I did not intend on actually doing anything else with it, but I will, I'll give it to you guys or something. I think, I don't know. Don't hold me on it because when we say about giving stuff, like sometimes it just be a lot of extra stress and drama. So I don't know. But let me put this here and I'm going to save this. I'm not even going to save. If you've ever done a class with me or if you've ever seen me do any of these, I always stress on putting the size and all that stuff in here, but I'm not really worried about it with this one. I'm just going to call this a live key fob. And I saved it as an SVG. Okay. So I'm going to head into Silhouette. And this was the one that I tested out earlier. And that's just how it looks there. I'm going to delete that for now. We're going to bring it in. And I'm going to do an import. And we're going to do live key fob SVG. Mylene, it's true. Cricut does need to get with the times. They do. They do. All right, so it's going to be cut only, and it's going to be two different cuts, okay? It's going to be, of course, I have my key fob on there, then I have all the other stuff. Now, I'm just going to go back in just to make sure that these measurements match up. And they should, as y'all see, 8 inches wide by 4.423 inches high. And when we head into Silhouette, 8 inches, not Silhouette, when we head into Leonardo, 8 inches wide by 4.423 inches high. I don't know what it is with Leonardo, but every time I don't have to even put the measurements or the dimensions. Silhouette, when I save it in Silhouette and open it up in Siser Leonardo, it always comes in at the correct size, like all the time. So I've never had it, but I still would recommend checking just to make sure. But I've never had an issue where it did not come in at the correct size ever. All right, so now what I'm going to do is when it comes in, though it comes in grouped together, I'm going to right click and I'm going to select ungroup. Now that I have this ungrouped, I'm just going to, let me delete this one. I'm just going to bring this one over to the side. Well, you know what? Let's cut the leather key fob first. So we'll cut the leather first. And I'm just going to put that here. So that's going to be our leather piece. After we're done with the leather piece, we'll cut the rhinestones, okay? And I'm just going to put this here. These two are going to go on the same one for me. So this is going to go here. I'm going to put a bounding box around it, just so that it would cut around. And I might still use my regular, the one that I already cut, but just so that you guys could see. All right, so then I'm going to select both of those. I'm going to right click and then I'm going to click paths and combine paths. So now it's all broken up for me. And I'll put that over here on the side. And then for this one, I'm going to put both of these on the same one so that I'll remember that these two go together. All right, then I'm going to get my square. And then we're going to put this here. And then I'm just going to select all that. We're going to right click and we're going to click combine path. All right, so these will be ready when I get ready to put to cut the flock. All right. And I'm just going to bring that here. And the same thing, I'm just going to select all that. Right click, paths, combine path. Oh, I got it into Cricut. I must have missed a step. Oh. So it was all, maybe you put everything as a compound path, Shay Shay? That might have been what happened. It might have all been a compound path and not individual compound paths. All right, so we're all done with this. We're gonna get ready to head over to I'm about to call it Leonardo Romeo. Click send, and I'm gonna use the cutter settings. Okay, so I'm gonna stop sharing for now. Stop sharing. I'm gonna add, before we go, I'm gonna be putting this on our Cricut. Okay, now maybe I want to cut out 2 or 3 of them. I don't know, but I have different types of faux leather. So this faux leather was just like a purple-ish faux leather. So I used Violet Volcano with it. And also don't forget the buy-in is going on now. The buy-in will be, I think, ending on Sunday. I have like this unicorn-ish faux leather. I have like some glitter faux leather, which I don't know about this one. This is another one that I would have to test separately just to see if it will work. The other faux leather I have this faux leather. I did cut a piece of that out. You know what? Maybe I'll just use this one. And I have like this black with the fox. Maybe I'll just use, I'm just going to use this with the llamas. That's what I'm going to use. I'm just going to cut this little piece off. And I'm going to tape it down. Thank you, Robin's Creations. Thank you. I'm going to tape this down just so that it doesn't move. This, and you want to make sure you use, I would recommend using like a strong grip mat if you have. I usually just go with it. But if you feel like it's going to move, you don't want it to move, okay? So I was able to get the faux leather cut with a pressure of 65, and then I moved it to 70. The 65 was fine, but or 60. The 60 was fine, but I still had to, like, I had to get my scissors and just snip in certain places. The 70 cut it really, really beautifully. Okay, so it depends on what you like. I'm just going to get this tape down, and I'm using painter's tape to get this tape down just to help give it a little more stability. That is very important. Just to give it a little more stability. Now, I did not change my blade out. I did not bring the blade out any more than what it was before. It's basically the same. So, as when I use my rhinestone, when I used to flop. I'm just taping it down. We're just going to cut one out because I actually already have 2 cut out. So, yeah, we're just going to cut one out. I think that's going to be fine. I was looking, I thought I had more key fops that were more solid pieces, but tomorrow we're going to be doing the cotton webbing on Marilyn's channel. Marilyn, can you drop the link to the video? I forgot to put a link below, but we're going to be doing that tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, okay? I do like to make sure that it's nice and secured down, because if it's not and it's trying to cut and it starts to lift, it's not going to give you a good cut. So, thank you, Angela. Hey, Twyla. I'm just taping this down. This might be too much tape, but my board isn't as sticky. I am going to try to get that brayer too, just to kind of help it a little bit more to stay down. So we'll see. And then, but it shouldn't take too long. I was going to do a shirt, but I don't think I can make it to do a shirt. Where's my brayer, y'all? I had the brayer somewhere. Oh, here it is. I couldn't find the brayer. All right, so I'm just gonna braid it down a little bit, just to try to help it stick. Just to try to help it stick a little bit. All right, looking good. Uh-oh, did I cut this already? I see some cut marks in here. Did I try to cut it? But this faux leather, it's not all that, it's just llamas. We're gonna just bling on top of it, okay? I did have like some solid white pieces. I have more pieces. I just didn't look for it. Let me add this in. I'm gonna add to stage. I'll make that a little bit bigger. All right, so now we're gonna head over to Romeo, and we're going to get ready to cut this. I'm gonna move the flock out. We're gonna use the flock too, but for now we're just gonna do Romeo, and I'm just putting it right here using the guidelines over here, and just down. I'm gonna start sitting it back. Okay. I don't really want it to cut on the painter's tape, but I'm gonna start it about right there because I don't want it to cut the painter's tape. Okay, so I'm gonna put this at a force. I'm cutting at a speed of 10. Let's do 13 and see if that makes any difference. And then I'm gonna do a force of 70. Now earlier I didn't adjust it because the default is usually a cut speed of 10, so I didn't adjust the speed. But we're gonna adjust the speed now and see how that does, okay? And then we're gonna get ready to click send to cutter. I'm gonna say, oh, it's going the long way. Did I turn it the wrong way? I did. I didn't turn it. I thought I turned it the other way. Let me make sure it's all right, we're gonna click OK, and then it's gonna start cutting. So let's see if that did good for us. Let's see. I'm gonna bring it out just to see. Now I did see the cut. Let's see the cut. Let's see if it comes out easily. So it's a little bit right here at that corner, just a little snag. You'll see that little snag there. But I just pulled it out. And so we have keep up. I thought I was gonna cut the other way, but I didn't have it set up like that. So, but we'll cut it out. All right. So I'm only cutting out that one. I do have like another llama one. I was thinking, let me turn on the heat press too. I was gonna do more color, like not more patterns of it, but we're gonna get ready and do. So here's our faux leather piece that we're going to add just to make our little small key fob, okay? The blade I used is a regular 45 blade. The same blade that I used to cut my flock, I used that to cut my cut the faux leather. Now the only thing is that now I'm about to do the rhinestone part, and hold on, I'm gonna sit back down for that because we're gonna get ready to do the rhinestone, and it's SS6. Generally, I don't have a good time with cutting SS6 with the Romeo. Like sometimes I can get a good cut, sometimes I can't. So we're gonna see what type of cut we get today. All right, I'm just setting it up. Looks like I need about 6 inches worth of space. I'm gonna turn either way. It's the same. It's the same. It's the same. All right, I'm just gonna bring it down some. So I already have the rhinestone portion pretty much set up. And I'm gonna get ready to send that to the cutter. I just have to adjust the force. Okay. Yes. All right, we're gonna click send design, send. All right, let me add Siser back. All right, so now I'm just gonna put um it should be enough. It should be enough, but let me just lift this part up right here. Hold on, y'all. Part of the block is lifting off of the backhand. I just want to make sure that it's on there. Pretty good. Okay. All right, so now we're gonna get ready to place this in, and I'm gonna check my blade too. I'm gonna check my blade too. Is that with it? Just to make sure. Good. Looks like it didn't even want to come through, y'all. All right, I'm just making sure this is straight right here, and then I'm gonna bring my force down to about a 55. Hopefully that will be good enough. Usually I have to have more force with the SS6 than I do with the SS10. All right, let me check my blade because switching from cloth to faux leather, I don't know how that's doing on the blade, but let's sharpen it up a little bit. Just leave it like this. All right. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine, y'all. It's going to be just fine. All right, so I'm gonna stick with the 55 pressure. I'm on the fence about that. I'm not 100% sure if I really want to do the 55 pressure, but that's what we're gonna do. Hey, Evie. So let's get ready, and I am going. So I'm just gonna. So I'm gonna change the color. I'm gonna change all of this to just to black, because for the purpose of cutting flock, it doesn't really matter what color it is. All right, I'm gonna click send, and we're gonna send a cutter. Hey, Evelyn. All right, that looks good. Hey, Deborah Browning. Hey, Sylvia. Hey, everybody. Evie, when did you make it in, girl? Hey, Fifi. Kelly. I miss a lot of y'all. Oh, Evie, I hope you feel better. That's like me today. Like I've had a migraine since. Have you guys ever had a migraine hit you in the middle of the night? Whew, and it lasted. It lasted for a good amount of time today. For a good amount of time. All right, so the rhinestone part is cutting right now. I could brush in. I could start brushing in the ones that I have, and then that way we'll see. And then the one that says craftable, we could do that too. All right. So let me. Oh, I just need to add this back to the stage. That's not what I need to do. Let me see. So I can't take the echo. Can't take it. Oh, you know what I can do while that's cutting too? I can go ahead. If anybody wants, so these are SS6. Remember, I'll put it in the chat. Remember, that one part is for the key fob. This is only Let me make this, let me remove the so the key fob that I'm making tonight, this is the size, it's a very small key fob, okay? This is the size of the key fob. And if you want it, I'll go ahead and put it in there. Y'all see it didn't take as much energy really to do this. These are just basically rectangles. So I'll put it in the chat, but just know that this is the size. You can't resize it or anything. So you'll get the rectangle, which is a 1x8, and then you'll get the other parts. You're just not gonna get the one that says craftable, but you'll get the one with the outline on the inner part, and then you'll get the one with that's fully, there's no outline. Okay, so in case you guys want it, I will definitely put it. I'll do that before I start brushing the stones in. Just give me a few seconds. I'm gonna be kind of like maybe not looking at the chat and stuff like that. So just give me a little bit. Oh no. Yes. We'll get some rest, Evie. All right, let me get rid. I'm just gonna give me a few seconds. I'm gonna have everything. So if you're here, you'll know what to do with this file. I'm gonna save both of the like how I saved it just now and did it into Leonardo. It's all going to be saved together, but I'm going to have it all sized. I'm going to put the size that everything should be. So that includes the key fob portion, the bottom portion, which is going to be the faux leather or whatever material you want to use. You don't even have to cut it out. You can cut a 1x8 piece of material yourself. But also the rhinestones, the rhinestone portion is going to be grouped together as well. Let me share my screen so you guys will see that, because if you send me an email me asking me how to do it or what to do, I'm probably not going to answer. Okay, because I just can't provide one-to-one support on everything. So here I have the first part, which is the full stones, and this is SS6. Now I feel bad, and now I want to do an SS10 version of it. Why? Why? All right, let me go here. Let me I'm gonna select all of this, and then we're gonna do save selection, and then I am going to do key fob, and this is going to be key fob SS6. Size is going to be 8 inches wide by 3.273 high. Now y'all see y'all see how high this is measuring everything. Okay, it's measuring all of that. Okay. And then I'm gonna do SVG, and we should be good. Let me put live here so I remember. So that's SS6, 8 by 3.273. And click OK. How wide did you cut the faux leather? It's a 8x1, Miss Gail. 8x1. 8 inches wide by 1 inches high. Vera, that's awesome. Hey, Cassandra. Stacy A. Bear, did I see you earlier? I don't know. I started scrolling down. I'm so sorry, y'all. I started scrolling down fairly early. Let me see multiple undo. Let's see if I can find where I started releasing the rhinestones. Release rectangle, edit fill. Okay, so it has to be zoom out. These boots. Let me see if that's it. All right, just going back to take me back to where I was before. And hopefully that was before I released the rhinestones. Um, Hopefully this is before I release them. I think. Okay. Yep. All right. All right. We're all good. So now I'm going to make this into SS10. So let me open back up the rhinestones. We're going to change this to SS10. I'm going to leave the spacing at 0.15. It'll cut fine. I don't know if you guys like 0.15 spacing where there's not much spacing in between, but that's kind of what we do. Oh, well, hey, Stacy. Hey, Victoria's Creations. You haven't missed nothing. Hey, Lucille. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to have to redo this part. So I'm just going to go back into the rhinestone feature, and we're just going to remove that. I'm going to open up the offset panel, which I just closed it. Let me open it back up. Open up the offset panel, and I'm going to create an internal offset, but I do want it to be 0.125 because we're using SS10 stones. Okay, so now I'm going to turn that purple, remove the outline, and then we're going to just turn this into stone tin. So let me go back to the rhinestone panel. I'm going to do the outline, and then I'm going to do that internal part, the linear fill. And then that's good. That is so good for us right now. All right, so then I'm going to do the same thing that I did to save it the last time. I'm going to remove craftable because we don't even need that anymore. And I'm just going to bring that up. I'm going to change this to pink. And then I'm going to release all of those. I'm just releasing the rhinestones. And we'll save that. And again, I cut the faux leather with the 70 pressure, but just know that you need to test it out. That blade has been used quite a bit, so it's possible that you don't need that much pressure, but as y'all saw, we had a very, very clean cut. But I would recommend testing out your faux leather with the Siser Romeo. So you may want to start out, maybe depending on how new your blade is, you could probably start as low as like a 50 pressure. Just test it out with the test little t-shirt with the circle in the center. Yes, we're gonna be doing it tomorrow. Miss Berlinda and Marilyn, what size key pops are we doing tomorrow? All right, that's done. Don't forget, tomorrow we will be over at Maryland's at 3 p.m. making key fobs. All right, so let's do the select by color. And I'm just going to move this over a tad. And we're going to go by fill. I'm going to select the pink. We're going to right click and I'm going to group it, make it into a compound path. And then we're going to do the same thing that we did before. Did I make it into a compound path? Nope. I need to make compound path. SS10. But what size are we going to do? Like a 1 by what, Miss Merlinda? Okay, so it's done cutting that already. All right, so let me change this back to pink for now. And then I'm going to select the blue. We're going to right click, group it, and make it a compound path. I'm going to put a Google link up for y'all if y'all want it. If you want to do this. I think Maryland has a file to 11 by 1. Okay, so tomorrow our key fobs are going to be a lot larger, but we're going to be using cotton webbing. We're not going to be using faux leather unless you want to use faux leather. But tonight I was just checking faux leather to see if we could bling on top of it. Why did I undo a group? What did I do? Oh no, I don't even know why I'm doing that right now. But I wanted to test it out because somebody asked me if you could bling on top of faux leather, and I honestly could not remember ever blinging on top of faux leather before. So I wanted to test it out. Right now, the rhinestones are on there, but I don't know if they're going to really stay on there. I don't know. But as of now, it's on there. All right, so let me go ahead and save this so we could get ready and brush in the template, and then you guys can see how it's gonna go, and then you can just enjoy the rest of your evening. And I'm gonna go get in bed like Evie. All right, so I have this selected. I'm going to go to file. I'm gonna go to file, save selection as, save to hard drive, and we're going to why was the other one? Oh, maybe it was the same thing. So I'm gonna say key fob live, and this is SS10, and it's going to be 8 inches wide by 3.281 inches high. Okay, and then I'm going to do the SVG. I'm going to click save. Okay. All right. So I'm going to stop screen sharing for now because I'm going to upload it to the Google Drive, and then I'll put it on in the chat. All right, let me go here. Which one do I need? This one. Keep up live. So no, Miss Melinda, we can do the cotton webbing. I have tons of cotton webbing. I think Evie and I did a project and I had to have cotton webbing. Was that for the bags that we did? The Capri Sun bags? So I have tons of cotton webbing. We are not going off course. We're doing exactly what we plan to do. Let me do a new folder. New folder, key fob live. And just so you guys hear, I'm gonna say it again. This is not like a very big key fob. This is the key fob. This is how big it is. It's not super huge. So that you guys know, and you won't be able to, you can stretch out the one that's not bling, but the bling has to be this size. Okay, so if you want to make it a little bit longer, you can, and then you can just use the bling portion and try to put it in the center of it. You can do something like that, or let's say if you make this double the size, you can put the bling portion on the first half of it, like before it bends, and then bend it like that, but you just won't be able to stretch the bling out. Okay, you won't be able to stretch it out. It has to be the size that it is once you size the entire design. All right. Drag and drop. It's dragging and it's dropping, but it was taking a little bit of time. Share. Share. Anyone with link. Copy link. Done. All right, so where are you guys? I don't even know. Okay, here it is. Whew. Okay, let me go back to y'all because I don't even know where I am right now. Here we go. All right, so I'm gonna put this inside of the chat. And here is the file. Again, this is just a reminder that I cannot assist with anything with this file. So if you get stuck on anything, just go back in this video, to see how I did it. Just know that make sure that the whole entire design is sized at the, including the faux leather part, the non-bling part. Just make sure all of that is grouped together. Size it then, and then once you're done sizing it, then you can ungroup it if you're inside a Cricut. Inside a Leonardo, it should come up at the right size, so you shouldn't really have a problem with that. It should come up as the right size, and okay, I think we're good. So now we can get ready to brush in. Let me get this off of here. Oh, I had way too much pressure. I have way too much pressure. Look, you'll see those dots lifting up. Those dots, you never want your dots to lift up like that. When those dots lift up like that, then that means that it is not about to do the right thing. It is not going to be doing the right thing. Luckily, I already have it cut out because I'm not about to be dealing with that right now. Hold on, let me do, so we can brush it in really quick. Really, really quickly. StreamYard. Sorry, guys. Thank you, Donzel. All right. I don't want to search. So, done. It's possible I had multiple StreamYards open. You're welcome, guys. Thank you guys for being here and hanging out with me. I promise, tomorrow, Friday will be better. Friday will be a lot better. I'll be able to function a little bit better on Friday. All right. So we're just gonna get ready to brush it in. Let me. I was gonna do, but maybe we can put it on. What you call it? All right. So let's see if I can lift at least the one that says craftable up pretty good. If not, it's not too many stones that I have to. Sometimes this helps, sometimes it doesn't. Like to help push it back down. But the problem is that the paper underneath is super like weak. Yeah. Okay, not too bad. Not that bad. I just have a few. I can go ahead and remove these out. Sorry, y'all. I'm picking these in your face. If I can. My nails are a lot shorter. I can't really get them good. You're welcome, guys. Hopefully you guys make a key fob with a little bit of bling on it. Hopefully. Uh-oh. All right. I know you'll you do not want to see you picking these dots out. Sorry. This is the one part that I do want to do, but I want to actually do this one. So luckily, it didn't really stay too bad. No, we don't have canes. I'm trying to think, where did I see a canes at? They have some here in Florida. Let me see if I can just put this here. Sometimes this works good, sometimes it doesn't. It depends. Okay, not too bad. Just gotta do it pretty quick. Oh, that's what I did, y'all. I know y'all couldn't see that to get the rest of them off. All right. So I'm gonna put this here. I'm just gonna put that right there. And the other one. Let's see if I can get that other off. If not, we're just going to pull out the other. Find it. Okay, not too bad. Okay, some of that paper staying on. Move this off. Let's see. Some pictures like this. I don't want to mess up the rest of the flocks. I still have some flock that I could use on these other parts. Hey, Ernie. Not too bad. Uh-oh. Some of these didn't cut. No, some of my folks don't look like they cut good on this one. It might have been lifting. Let's see. Not bad. All right, so a lot of them came off with this backing. So it's fine. I just don't. I'll finish this later. My patience is not where I would like it to be. Get my hands off because we still got to give away these 2 shirts too. But I got some of them off. And then I got the rest of that block that I want to use. So I'm going to do this one. I'm going to do this. These are the ones that I already cut out. So I have this one here. This one was one that I was testing with the Siser Romeo. And it cut some, but I still had to get my scissors and like snip it. And of course, I didn't cut it straight. So it's a little bit not cut straight right there. Hey, Nomi. But we're going to do, that's what we're going to do. See, last time I cut it. I guess this way is better because you can kind of see the llamas a little bit, not the llama legs. But that's what we're going to put it on today. Where's my brush? Do y'all hear an echo again? Let me know. Hope not. All right, so I think on one of them, I'm going to use crushed ice baby on it. We're going to use crushed ice AB. Don't forget the buy-in is going on. So I think I'm going to use the crushed ice AB on the one that doesn't have the outline. So not be dropping stuff. Let me end this a little bit extra early. I might just be doing one demonstration of it. Because I'm not functioning correctly. Thank you, Miss Merlinda. All right, so I'm just brushing this in here. This is crushed ice AB. So this is a transparent stone with an AB coating on top. That's crushed ice. So it's clear, but it has like that AB appeal to it. If you decide to make your own, like you can put logos on here. I put craftable on one. You can put like, especially if you ever want to sell these. Like I'm thinking of maybe doing a fundraiser maybe with some of these at the school. I could put the like chargers on here. Because everybody always needs a keychain. So just to give y'all some ideas if you're into like selling and stuff. If not, then just make it for yourself. These also make really good gifts. Stocking stuffers. All right, so I'm gonna have to hand place a few of these in here. I don't always use my crushed ice, but this is one of my favorite. Why is this? No. My goodness. I'm not gonna talk. Uh-oh. I'm gonna talk. Is everything I talk? Y'all hear echo? Hey, Ruby. I'm like whispering. On mute. The only thing with these stones is that sometimes they'll be upside down and you have to flip them back over. Rachel, that's me. I'm gonna make me a shirt that says the whispering crafter. The craft whisperer. That's what it's gonna say. That's what it's gonna say. And with this one, you'll still be able to see the actual pattern. All right, that looks good. Uh-oh. I'm my stones. I'm just gonna put the stones back. I'm gonna move the other camera over so you guys can see. I'll go ahead and press this one just in case I don't make it to the other ones. Just in case. But I will try. I will try to get through it. So now I'm just gonna put these. Hey, Elliot. Right, Mylene. I'm just gonna take this and we're just gonna press it down. And we are good to go. Uh-oh, I have Jesse, I have an overlapping stone, Jesse. It's gonna stay. I'm not even gonna try to get it out. It's gonna stay. It's gonna stay right there. And we're gonna be happy about it, right? Hey, Keisha. All right, so I'm just gonna get this up. Uh-oh, one popped out. Two popped out. Let me bring it back. That's the one thing. So you guys see how I had this and it was touching the table? That's never good because that's when they start to pop out. When it's not, it's missing someplace else. Yo, when I tell you the clear stones are one of the harder sets of stones to work with. I don't know where that stone is missing at. It's going to be fine. I have an overlapping stone, not overlapping, upside down one right here. Let me see if I'll fix it later. Do you guys hear the echo? It's driving me crazy. All right, hold on. Hello, over here, table. Little, whatever this thing is called, heat press. All right, I'm gonna bring the heat press on. Okay, there we are at the heat press. All right, so I'm gonna put it on this one, and then we're gonna just put it right here. And then let me make this bigger. Sorry, y'all. And I'm just gonna place this on top of the key fob. And so it's gonna go like right in the center. I did have a little bit of movement, but it's okay. Little move right there. Now my nails cut. It was a mistake. Mistake to cut them. All right, y'all. So we're all done with this one. And we can brush in the other one too. Let me turn it over here so that's the table a little bit better. I have the light over there. So this is the one with the crystal AB stones on top. And you see how you can still see the llamas behind? Looks really good. I love this. This is crushed ice AB. Now remember, we're really testing this out to see. I'm not 100% sure whether or not this is going to last. So the hardware that I have, it came with like bronze, rose gold. We're gonna use rose gold for this one. I have silver and black. Like I have this, and then we'll put the name on it. Thanks, Yvonne. Hey, Yvonne. All right. So see, there's like a little piece. I didn't make this as long as this one. This one, it kind of goes all the way to the top, right? This was the tester one that I did. That goes all the way to the top. But this one, I left a little more space here and also on the edge too. I didn't go all the way to the edge with this. This one was like 9.25. This is 9. Or yeah, 0.9. I'm sorry, 0.9. 0.9. 0.925 and 0.9. Thank you, Adelaide and Denzel. Yes, Karen Murray, they're loneless. All right. So then we're gonna put this. We'll do the other. Maybe one more. Since I already have that one, maybe we'll do the purple with my name on it with practical things on it. All right. So that's gonna be like right there. And then I'm just gonna take my little plier. This is the tool that comes with it, and you just kind of hold it like that. Make sure that it's nice and centered there. And clamp down. And go on the other side. Clamp down. It's nice and cramped, but you can go again. Make sure it's on it. We have a cute little llama key fob. All right. So this works pretty good. It looks like these are in. I will give you guys an update tomorrow, whether or not they stayed or fell out on both of these. I'll do the craftable one in a minute. So this is what the one with the outline looks like. I'm not gonna brush that one in, but this is the one how the outline looks. I'll see I use Labrador for the outline, and then for the inside I use Purple Volcano. And it came out pretty cute. Looks good. Actually they both look really good. So I'm just gonna brush and craftable things and we're gonna put it on the purple. I think I'm just gonna go with like either maybe Labrador or maybe Crystal AB. I think I'm just gonna go with Crystal AB. You can't go wrong with Crystal AB ever in life. You can't go wrong with Crystal AB ever. Ever, 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 ever. Like never. Thank you, Stacy. Rachel, you're a hot mess. All right, so I'm just gonna brush. This is Crystal AB. Crystal AB is probably like one of the favorite go-to stones. And then since I'm putting it on this purple, like I really want craftable to stand out. So this will probably do the job for me. So I'll need to make something for an 11 by 1 because tomorrow the ones that we're going to be doing is an 11 by 1. Uh-oh, I'm missing a hole here. Looks like. Yep. All right, first move this one down. All right, so we're done with that one. Just get that out. Evie, you're a hot mess. Thank you, Tracy. Like Mod Podge, make sure this one. I mean, I don't know. I didn't want to think that far. I don't know. I haven't even thought about deep. It's possible. I just want to see if they stay on. If they stay on by tomorrow, by Friday, I'll give you guys an update. If I forget, because y'all know I will probably forget. If I forget to give you guys an update of whether or not they fell off or not, please let me know. Please remind me so that you guys will know. But what I do want to say is that you can do this with other fabric, so it doesn't have to be solely done with faux leather. I just wanted to test out the bling on the faux leather. You don't have to, it's up to you. Okay, so I just want to make sure you guys know that. But you can use the cotton webbing like how we're going to be doing tomorrow. You can do ribbon if you want to do ribbon. I kind of think that this, you can do different things. Where did this one come from? I did not see that stone right there, y'all. I did not see the stone. It's going to be 3 p.m. tomorrow. We're going to be over at Maryland's for a crafternoon at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. At 3 p.m. 2 p.m. Central. All right. That's pretty good. This is going to be our last thing. We're going to give away those 2 shirts and going to be out of here until tomorrow. All right, let me see. If I could just push that down. Maybe there's one that should go here. That one looks kind of far away. All right. So let's get ready. We're going to head back over to the heat press. And I'm going to remove this camera because this is the one that's giving me the grief. If that's giving me the grief the most. All right, let me bring this over here. I'm gonna put this right here. And then we're gonna see if this one fits. And I'm right there at the edge. Just a little bit. Alright, I'm kind of right at the edge because that little part at the top that I cut off, but it's fine. And then we'll put the key fob on there. What color key fob do you guys think we should put on this one? A black or bronze or gold? Let's go with gold this time. And I can leave all this stuff right here because guess what? We're going to be doing this tomorrow. We're going to be doing this tomorrow. I'm not feeling anything up tonight. Oh, this one sticks. All right. All right. This is what. Not too bad. Not too shabby. All right, so now we're going to get ready to do, we're going to put the hardware on and we're going to do our giveaway. Let me turn this off. Let me remove this. And hold on, y'all. Exit. We're done with that. What time is it? Well, it's not even 10 o'clock yet. All right, while I'm sitting here doing the giveaway with y'all, I'm going to be massaging my. All right. All right. So this came out really good. So it's legible, but so what you may want to do is, let's say if you had like a larger key fob, so if this was like double the size or so, then the whole word would be able to be seen. Hey, Judy. Awesome, Adelaide. All right, so I'm just going to fold it. And remember how I said, like, I left a little bit at the edge. So that way, when I put the hardware on, it doesn't cut into the stones like that. Now, if you have, you can do different things. Like, remember how I was saying, like, you can maybe put, like, the rhinestones on one half. So if you want to change up the size of that bottom piece of the faux leather or whatever material you're going to be cutting, then you can maybe make it double the size so that it could be a little bit bigger. This is very, very small. So it's it's just really for your hands, like for a keychain, just a keychain or whatever, right? So we're going to go ahead and put this on here. I'm just going to get ready to clamp it down, making sure. And these are 1 inches. That's why I made the key fob at 8x1. That's why. So I want to go listen to the rest of. Okay, I know some of you have gotten Housemaid is Watching, right? I'm just putting this here. Oh yeah, y'all. Housemaid is Watching. It's really good already. All right, let me clamp down. Okay, there we go. The first clamp is on there. Let me do the second side. The first side, I didn't clamp that down really good, but it's going to be fine for now. I'm getting a little bit. Ooh. All right. Good. Good, good, good. All right, it's nice and tight. Even though it's a little bit, remember I told you that part I didn't cut off good? So we have our craft able. Craft able. Judy, I'm on like chapter 20. It's good. I love it. I love how this came out. This is the one that I did before the live just to make sure that everything was going to go okay because I had never done, at least I don't remember putting bling onto faux leather. And so this one came out pretty good. And this is the one that we did with the llamas. And all I did was put crushed ice AB on it. I know y'all can't really see, but I put crushed ice AB on it. And you'll see how that looks. So these are the llamas. Looks good. I really like that one too. This was the purple with this purple, and these are all faux leather. Tomorrow we're going to be using cotton webbing. And this is the one that just is purple and just says craftable on here. Thanks, everyone. Thank you. So now we're just going to get ready to do a quick giveaway. Thanks, Crafty Leo Mary. Crafty Leo Mary and Miss Merlinda, they did a live doing some more. So if you guys want to check out their live, check them out because they did it last week showing how to do key fob, Bling key fobs. Okay, it's on Crafty Leo site channel and Miss Merlinda. They were doing a live together. What's the webbing? What is this webbing fabric? I purchased it. Okay, so the webbing fabric is, you can, like, let's say if you decide that you want to sew purses or things like that, it could be like the straps for your purses, stuff like that. I have some webbing down here in my sewing stuff. Hold on a second. Hold on. So I can show you guys what it is. And this is 1 inch webbing that I have. Is it here? Is it there? I don't know. Maybe it's not. Hold on, let me see. It may be over here. And then we'll do the giveaway. I know I have it somewhere. Oh, it's right here. So it was right here, but it's just underneath some stuff. I caught myself like packing things away correctly. And yeah, so this is webbing right here. This is what webbing looks like. So this is what webbing looks like. Like it's for like if you're doing straps, sewing. Evie, when Evie did the Capri Sun bag Zoom, we got a lot of webbing, and so I'm actually missing some. I don't know, but this is what it looks like. So that's what it's for. I don't want to unravel it, but you can make key fobs with it. Super, super easy. This material will be able to take the Hotfix with no problem. But that's what the webbing looks like. So you can get webbing in all colors, or you can get webbing, you can get just one color of webbing. But if you've been sewing, and Shay, I know you've been in your sewing era, if you've been sewing, then you don't know what else you're going to be ending up using this webbing for. So, all right. So let me open up the StreamYard giveaway tool. Thanks, Jessie. No, it's not leather. It's cotton. It's cotton. Yeah, it's cotton. All right, let me open up the StreamYard giveaway tool so that we could get moving, and I'm going to get back in bed. Giveaway tool. All right, where are we? Here it is. Okay. The word is going to be craftable. Oh no, because anytime craftable came up inside of the chat, it's going to generate it. The word will be, just do a keychain one. But it's not for the keychains. I'm going to show y'all what it's for. So before, you may not want it. Okay, let's see. Let me share my screen. Okay, so it's going to be keychain one. And this is what so there's going to be 2 shirts that I'm going to be giving away. Let me stop screen share for a second. The first one is going to be this one. It's the same design. It's actually the design from the Bling box for July. Some people have already started to get it. I know we made this maybe on one show. Y'all gotta hurry up. I know we made this on one show. I don't remember which one, but this is the design. So this one is going to be for the black shirt. So if you win, just send me an email that says black shirt. That's it. Just send me an email that says, not that's it, an email that says black shirt, and then also send me your name and address. Okay. But this is for this shirt. So type in keychain 1 if you want this shirt. Okay. And then we're going to do the next one. I'm going to give you guys a few minutes to type in keychain 1. Oh, the size of the shirt. I didn't even say the size of the shirt. This is also for U.S. residents only too. It's a large. So it's a large shirt. And that's what it looks like. So you can type in keychain 1. And then the second one, because I'm going to try to just go back, like do the other one. The second one, when we get ready to get started, this is the second shirt. And this is, and when you do this one, just say tan, or it's like light tan, like a sand. I think this color is called sand on Jiffy. But just type in sand for this one. All right, so I'm going to get ready to roll. I'm going to give everybody a few more seconds. A few more seconds. And this shirt is so this one is a Bella Canvas medium. And this one is a Gildan large. So the black is a Gildan large. This one is a Bella Canvas medium. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to get ready and draw. But I do want to let you guys know, on Friday, before we go, on Friday, we're going to be celebrating our 4-year channelversary. I don't have any energy right now to do it, but we're going to celebrate on Friday. And so on Friday, we're going to be in subscribers only mode. Okay, it's going to be subscribers only mode on Friday. So just so that you guys know that, I'm just putting it out there now, because when we get to Friday and people say, well, she didn't say that. Well, if you're not a subscriber, then I said it tonight. You have to be a subscriber in order to participate, and I'm not going to make another announcement about it. It's only going to be now. So Friday's going to be a subscriber only time, where only subscribers will be able to comment, and only subscribers will be able to win. And it's only going to be subscribers, people who have been subscribers for 24 hours at least. Like, I'm not going to do people who just decided to just subscribe that night and they have 5 minutes. You know, sometimes you have like, oh, I really want, there's some of you guys who have been with me for 4 years. Like you guys have been supporting this channel for 4 years, and I don't want anybody to come who just happen to come across the live or sometimes the people just watch but they don't subscribe, which I'm grateful for you guys too. Trust me. If y'all didn't know, watching the video does mean more than actually like your numbers or your channel subscribers. Like, people who watch, they really do help a lot too. But this is going to be for subscribers. All right, let me go ahead and do my draw. Let me share the screen again. And then I will see y'all soon. All right, draw. Let's see. Let me get my bell out. Hey, so Yini, I haven't seen you in a Zero. Congratulations, Vera. You won last time we did something. You won, Vera. Congratulations again, again and again. That's because you. That's. I think it has something to do with like the people who just like be supporting you all the time. I appreciate you, Vera. Congratulations. The next one is going to be Keychain 2. Keychain 2. Keychain 2. Let me go back. I'm going to go back and read. I got to type in Keychain 2. All right, let's do Keychain 2. Ow. All right. 2. Oh, can I spell keychain, y'all? Can I get my life right? Keychain 2. All right, y'all. Let's do Keychain 2. And Keychain 2, Vera, when you send it to me, just make sure, just to remind me, black shirt, I don't really need your address, Vera, because I got it. So whoever wins this one, just put sand or tan shirt with your address, but that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. It's gonna be Keychain 2. Evie! It just started going so fast. Thank you, Evie. Evie, are you hanging out with me on Friday? Friday, we didn't have date night last month. Are we having date night this month? Let me know. And I think we're probably going to be doing something fun on Friday. So let me know if you get enough rest. So look at my hat. My hat is so cute. And don't judge me when I posted my 4th of July picture with this on. Only y'all know I had this on tonight. Nobody else will know that. All right, y'all, we're gonna get ready to roll. We're going to get ready to roll in a second. Let me scroll down. You play so much. You play so much. Well, it better be Friday night or Friday. All right, I'm gonna get ready to keep going. Thanks, sweetie. All right, we're gonna get ready to roll, rock and roll, rock and roll. All right, I'm scrolling down. Marilyn, it has gone by so fast. I can't believe it. It has gone by so fast, and thank you for being here for 31 months. Goodness, Mirror Bear. Well, you've been here for longer than that, but you know what I mean. All right, we're getting ready to roll. Let's see who wins. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate you. Radiant Rose. Congratulations, Radiant Rose. Please send me an email. Just remind me the color shirt that it is. I know that Vera has the black one, but I don't even know what I'm going to be thinking tomorrow or how my headspace is going to be tomorrow. So please just send me an email and let me know. Congratulations. I do want to tell you guys thank you for being here with me. Thank you for supporting this channel. Thank you for motivating me and encouraging me to do what I do. I appreciate you guys. Mrs. JB23. Porgy Town. We've been together. Porgy Town lives in my part of the world. Porgy. Thank you so. Can y'all hear it? Thank you so much, Porgy, for being here for 12 months. All of you guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Anybody who is on this journey with me, thank you so much. I've met so many amazing people, from subscribers to other content creators. I love you guys so much. You guys have no idea. I did not think 4 years ago me posting one video on YouTube would lead here to all this, like 4 years. Can y'all believe? I think I'm going to record from the other craft room on Friday night because that was my spot. That was my spot, and I think that's where we're going to go live from on Friday night. I appreciate telling you for a whole year. Yo, look at this hat is sparkling. You, thank you so much for being here for a year. Thanks all of you guys. Like I said, like I went back and looked at some of my older videos because I am that person that like it just helps me out to remember like how things were. And when I looked in the comments, some of y'all have been here for a long time, for 4 years. And some of you guys, I saw some names. I'm like, oh, where are they at? Like, I haven't seen them in a minute. So then I started thinking, like, let me see if I have an email for them. And then I saw my very, very first live, y'all, and I was so scared in my very first live. My very first live, I might share it. I had a pen in my hand because I was so scared, and all I kept doing was just like playing with the pen, and I had the pen in my hand because that was my comfort zone. I just could not do it, and I was so scared. And just to be able to come on here, and that's not because like I got better, it's because you guys made this so easy. You made it so comfortable for me. You guys have been so kind and so nice to me and to others in the chat. Now, are there times where we may come across some people who may not be so kind? Yes, but it's fine, and we're just going to be kind back to them. That's it. Miss Sand, 30 months. Thank you so much, Miss Sandra. I have so many channel members who have been here for so long, and I thank you so much. Like, there's times that I look at my channel members and I'm like, do you remember that you have this membership? Or do you like, I don't want anybody to be here and they like just to be here. Like, it's y'all, I don't even know. Friday we're gonna party. I'm about to go and take me some some nice little medication to help me to get my brain and my migraine under control. But I appreciate you guys. Please remember to be nice to people. Please remember to be kind. It doesn't take much. Robin's Creations, thank you for being here for 5 months. Thank you, Robin's Creations. Y'all have no idea, honestly, how impactful you guys are. Like, these are people that have never, like, some of you guys have never met before, but I feel like I know you guys. And honestly, like, when you guys show up on Tuesdays and Fridays, like, that just keeps me going. That keeps me going, keeps me wanting to do it. If y'all notice, I haven't really been doing a lot of videos, and I am getting on track. I have getting, but everything keeps happening. Like, this headache happened today, and I just could not do too much. But I come because I enjoy, like, I feel the love through the computer screen, and it makes me want to do better. It makes me want to do more. It makes me excited about crafting even more, even when I don't feel excited about it. Marilyn, hey, what is up with you, Marilyn? Thank you, Mirror Pear. Y'all know that Mirror Bear is my boo. Thank you, Marilyn. I appreciate it. Let me get off of here because you know what, about to have me in my feels and I already got a little headache and I've been ringing this bell a little bit too much and my head is starting to ring with it. I love you guys. Please remember to be nice and be kind to others. Love others. Love yourself. Do something kind for yourself. Be kind to yourself. Don't forget, sometimes we can put so much out in the world where we're helping other people. We want to help other people. We want to be doing the right thing. And sometimes we neglect ourselves. Don't neglect yourself. Okay? I just want to remind you guys of that. Don't neglect yourself. Okay? Felicia, 3 months. Thank you for being here for 3 months. I appreciate it. Y'all rock. I love you guys. I love y'all. And it's time for me to go. I will see y'all tomorrow. Don't forget, tomorrow we will be at Making with Maryland's. We are going to be doing key fobs using cotton webbing, and we're going to be blinging it out a little bit. The buy-in is still going on now. Check the Baby's Booty out, thebabiesbooty.com. You can do the Hotfix Fix store, which is the retail store where you can get the sews now in smaller quantities, or you can do the buy-in, and that is going to be ending on Sunday. But I love you guys and have an amazing rest of your evening. Later, y'all.